Have you ever heard of a place that doesn't exist on any map? A place locals warn you not to look for. A theme park that only appears when the clock strikes midnight? They call it Nocturnia, and those who find it never quite come back the same. Before we get into the story and let the mystery unfold, please remember to subscribe, comment, like, and share the video to help the channel grow. Thank you. Now let us get into the story. The legend of Nocturnia dates back over 50 years. It's said that somewhere off a forgotten highway, deep in the woods, there's a rusted archway that leads to an amusement park. But here's the catch. It's only visible at night and only to those who are already lost. Local teenagers in the nearby town of Rosewick tell stories of flashing lights in the distance, strange music echoing through the trees, and friends who go exploring, only to return changed, if they return at all. 22-year-old Emily was driving cross-country, escaping a messy breakup. Her GPS glitched out near the Pine Ridge Forest. It was just after midnight when her car stalled. That's when she saw it. Multicolored lights flickering in the trees, a glowing sign rising from the darkness. Welcome to Nocturnia. The ride spun, the music played, but there were no people. Curiosity pulled her in. As she crossed through the gates, her phone lost signal. The air grew cold, and the ticket booth attendant wasn't quite human. Emily wandered deeper. There was a Ferris wheel that spun without riders, a roller coaster with no visible tracks. Each attraction seemed to whisper her name. She entered the House of Mirrors and saw her reflection split in two. One version smiled, the other watched her with hollow eyes. At the Tunnel of Whispers, ghostly voices lured her onto a boat. The water turned black, hands reached up from beneath. But the worst was the carousel. It spun so fast that the wooden horses started to melt, screaming. She tried to leave, but every path led back to it. Emily wasn't alone. She saw other visitors, blank-faced, aimlessly wandering. Some looked decades out of time. A boy from the 1950s, a girl with a 90s camcorder. None of them spoke. Then she found the exit, but standing at the gates was herself. Dressed in the same clothes, but eyes glowing white. The clone whispered, "You can leave if I stay in your place." Emily turned to run and woke up in her car, engine humming, phone blinking back to life. The park was gone. Emily never spoke about what happened that night, not until years later when she began sketching the park in her sleep. Nocturnia haunted her dreams. She stopped sleeping. One day, she vanished. The police found a strange ticket stub in her room. It read, "Admit 1, Nocturnia, midnight only." They say the theme park still appears to those who are lost, desperate, or looking for something they can't name. So if you're ever driving at night and you hear carousel music in the woods, whatever you do, don't stop. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss another midnight horror story. And remember, some parks should never be visited.